right, let's take a look at this last thing real quick. It's called, yeah, it's already getting worse, which is basically the whole RAM situation that's happening right now. Penguin Zero made a video on it, so I'm very curious to see on a little bit of information on this whole, AI RAM up price BS shenanigans, So, well, let's see what we got, shall we? All right, Charlie, show me. Show me.
Hey there, chum. It's me, your positive pal Charles, and well, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna be singing a bit of a different tune today, and I know I'm usually known for my optimism, but I just heard the holly jolly news that one of only 3 RAM manufacturers is bowing out of selling RAM.
Wait, Crucial is shutting down because Micron wants to sell its RAM and SSDs to AI companies instead? Whoa, that's crazy.
To ordinary average consumers. Instead, Micron wants to shift its focus to AI. Not an exaggeration, by the way. There is only 3
really?
Holy. I'm porky pigging. I'm so upset. There is only 3 big RAM manufacturers out there.
Okay.
And Micron, Crucial, they are now just bending over and taking the AI dick in the butt and is instead just giving the big double middle finger to all ordinary consumers out there, which...
What the fuck? It's gotten that bad to the point that like one of the 3 big ones decided to leave the consumers behind and said fuck all y'all guys and decided to go towards AI. Yikes, that's pretty bad. I feel like it feels like it's gonna pop. The AI bubble is definitely going to pop because everyone's trying to get a piece of that pie. Everyone just wants to get like all this shit and all this other stuff to try to get a footing in it.
Will obviously drive the price for RAM even higher. In an announcement on Wednesday, Micron says it's winding down its consumer-focused business and will improve supply and support for our larger strategic customers in faster-growing segments, aka AI companies. So every Joe Schmo out there, I hope you're ready to start Googling how to download more RAM again like it's 2005, because it's about to get confusing with these prices. It's going to be...
Yeah, basically everyone's trying to get their gold before the gold veins run dry. I see.
Bad. Now let's take a peek at the doomsday scroll here. Micron will continue crucial consumer product shipments through the consumer channel until the end of the fiscal Q2. Company will work closely with partners and customers through this transition and will provide continued warranty service and support for crucial products.
That's crazy.
Micron will continue to support the sale of Micron branded enterprise products to commercial channel customers globally. The AI-driven growth in the data center has led to a surge in demand for memory and storage. Micron has made the difficult decision to exit crucial consumer business in order to improve supply and support for our larger strategic customers in faster growing segments. Thanks to a passionate community of consumers, the Crucial brand has become synonymous with technical leadership, quality, and reliability of leading-edge memory and storage products. We would like to thank our millions of customers, hundreds of partners, and all of the Micron team members who have supported the Crucial journey for the last 29 years. Also, big fuck you, we're leaving. Thanks for making us all this money and making us a very attractive target for AI companies so we can suckle their fucking titties. And now you can suck our entire asshole. Bye, nerds. That part was ad-lib. That didn't come directly from
the funny thing, it would be like how the internet was first introduced. Only the top dogs will live and consume the rest. Yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen in this, because like I assume like the ones that don't make it or so, right, will probably get bought out by the bigger ones that did survive and just keep expanding from there specifically, and there'll only be like, I don't know, maybe like 3 in total or something like that. Just kind of like a rough estimate anyways.
Chief of Business Officer at Micron, but that's basically what he's saying. This decision reflects Micron's commitment to its ongoing portfolio transformation and the resulting alignment of its business to secular, profitable growth vectors in memory and storage. By concentrating on got me tripping over my words, for strategic customers as well as stakeholders. Micron intends to reduce impact on team members due to this business decision through redeployment opportunities into existing open positions within the company. Understandably, this news hasn't exactly been a slam dunk here. It hasn't been received very positively from ordinary people because this is them hawking a loogie in your mouth. They are spitting on you. And I have a hunch that they're not exactly shedding tears over it. In fact, if I was to cosplay the upper echelon zombies in suits at the head of Micron, this is probably how they reacted to all of your blabbering about their decision. A whip and a nay-nay on that financial ruin, nerd. It is them just openly stating proudly, yeah, we're exiting the consumer space and instead just going to serve AI. It's more lucrative.
That's crazy.
Good luck. And that's it. They sail off into the sunset. The numbers I was seeing online, Micron accounted for 26% of this consumer market that they are now exiting. Pretty big shoes to fill. That's an awfully large hole. That's an awfully expensive gap that's going to be left, with most likely a lot of pain in there for your average ordinary consumer.
Oh geez.
And here's something I've been saying for a while that a lot of people like to bite my ass for about being too doom and gloom, but it's only going to get worse. I have said this for a while, and people love to celebrate AI when it's replacing people's jobs that they don't like or they don't respect. Like recently, I saw a lot of people celebrating the AI dubbing from Amazon because it replaced voice actors they didn't like, so they were laughing, ha ha ha, you got replaced by AI, ha ha ha, it won't happen to me, ha ha. No matter who you are, no matter what your job is, even if you don't have a job, even if you exist as a fucking slug man creature with shit-stained britches every day and night just cruising the internet, AI is indeed affecting you, because this is not going to be the only company to make this decision, by the way, but even this company making this decision immediately fucking affects you, goofball, because you are now going to be paying more for your experience of if you build a PC or if you're even buying a PC or something. All of these things are getting more expensive as companies continue to bow down and swallow as much meat as possible to the AI overlords and forsake the ordinary consumers in the pursuit of this fucking nebulous idea of the future. And I've said since the very beginning, there is a lot of positives that can come from AI when it's utilized in sectors that make sense, such as in the medical field or for bulk data collection, stuff like that. There's a lot that we can benefit from as human beings, but it seems like the gold rush and where tons and tons of unfathomable amounts of money, oodles of cash is being poured into, are into the creative sector, where it's looking to replace humans for cheaper, where it's looking to get rid of humans in general because it's cheaper for companies to rely on AI once the technology is there. And what you were...
That could probably be the reason why, because they're trying. Because what we said, the last time or so of the conversation, it's basically they're trying to wait until they see how the market is doing right now, because it's just very volatile. It's super volatile right now, and I don't even know what's gonna happen now in the next coming months too as well. So that's why I'm just kind of thinking of just picking up a GPU immediately instead of just waiting now. So
seeing here is an example of, in this pursuit, companies are going to start latching on because they can find more money by selling directly to these AI brands that are pursuing this, as opposed to even worrying about normal consumers. It's bad for everybody.
Ace.
I don't know why some people are struggling to come to terms with that or plugging their ears to it. No matter who you are, no matter what you do or what you don't do, you are being affected mostly negatively by AI right now too, Buster. And like I said, I can't imagine this being the only company to make this decision. I'm not saying the other two RAM manufacturers are going to follow suit. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I have no way of knowing that. I just feel like this is the first domino to fall in what will likely be quite a few other big brands choosing AI over ordinary consumers. I think this is just the tip of the iceberg. We are just getting started here with this fucking disaster.
I've always argued it's never been how we use AI. It's about how they will use AI, because they will set the standards on the usage. Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem specifically. I knew the moment when this AI technology was gonna come out, I was just waiting what fucking company is going to take it and try to abuse the shit out of it, you know? It's at the same time, right? AI is a tool, right? It ain't gonna do anything if it just sits there. It really depends on the person who uses that specific tool. And unfortunately, you have people who are basically, well, let's just say, not in the right kind of person that should have this technology.
This shit is poop, man. It is so stinky. And it's like I said, only getting worse. Now, I don't even know why I feel the need to bring this up, but I'm going to anyway. I have, of course, seen cope with people defending this, saying that it is short-term pain for long-term gain, where they believe at some unspecified date into the future, this will actually be so good for consumers. We just have to grit our teeth and bear this for a little while, and it's going to be green pastures and sunshine and rainbows very soon. We'll be living in a utopia thanks to all of this.
Right.
Yeah, Micron abandoning us may hurt now, but we have to look at it from their eyes. They can make a lot more money now, which means in the future, we can get things better. It'll be cheaper in the future. Somehow, once all these data centers are built and they're going to start caring about ordinary people then, and that's when it's great for us. We just have to wait until then. Okay, I'll believe it when I see it. Would love that to be the case. Don't see that happening at all. This feels like it's short-term gain, long-term gain. Fuck you to the flesh and blood. AI is the future. Like, that feels like that is the entirety of this plan. Anyway, this is a joyous start to the impending RAM crisis. Big thanks to Micron. You guys really knocked it out of the park with this one. You nailed it. This is some good stuff. So, looks like 2026, we have our start date for the big problem in the consumer PC space. Get ready to start forking over huge clams in the near future. Really fucking terrible stuff. Anyway, I'll stop blabbering about it. That's about it. See ya.
Fuck, we're so fucked. We are fucked, dude.
Hey there, chum. It's me, your
We are
positive.
straight up fucked when it comes to the whole AI shit in general, dude. Oh my goodness gracious me. Nobody can build a goddamn computer. You better hold on to your computer like your life depended on it and everything. And yeah. Shit, you're gonna need to take out a fucking second mortgage or so to fucking buy a computer now this day and age. Jesus Christ. We're fucked. We are totally boned by a massive amount. We are just cooked beyond words. Yep, especially the people who are poor and who wanted to build a computer because consoles, you know, maybe it's becoming too expensive for them and they want to see the cheaper prices for PC gaming stuff. Now it's even worse. But I'm crossing my fingers that hopefully the Gabe machine or the Gabe cube will be, priced as something. Well, I know that Xbox is pretty much cooked. I know that for a fact. Because Xbox was not prepared for this, so actually, to be honest, who was prepared for this at the end of the day? You know, only ones who were prepared or so are the ones who like basically masterminded at the end of the day. So, just saying. Mobile master race. Your mom's a mobile master race. They're very limited is how fast they can build data centers, and there's a limited number of vendors and cooling infrastructure. To the point, soon they're gonna run out of fucking materials to even make them. Consoles aren't really in a good place right now, too, so gamers are just cooked. Yep, same thing throughout the entire thing, you know? And that's it, so, yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff, and, yeah. We're pretty boned. We are pretty boned. And, peace.